about yourself. If you want to speak in Hindi, you can speak in Hindi, both languages, totally your wish. So please, Deewakar, a little bit about yourself, then I'll talk about where to find information about what I'm doing, and then we'll go into language and mediation. So please, Deewakar.
Okay, sir. So, hello everyone. I'm Deewakar Yadav, and I'm from MIT University, Madhya Pradesh. Currently, I'm doing my graduation in laws. So, right now I'm in fourth year.
And what else? Something about where you are from. Something else more than that you want to tell us?
Yeah. So basically, I'm from Chhattisgarh, Ambikapur, Chhattisgarh. I did my schooling from there only. After that, in 2019, I started my graduation in Gwalior from MIT University.
Perfect. So Chhattisgarh is one of the states in India, so I appreciate it. And this symposium is on language and mediation. So Deewakar, only thing is for 1 second what I was doing with Huma also, just a little bit on the website, and of course you've gone through the website, so you can tell us a little bit about how to find information about the work I'm doing. So Deewakar, please tell us about the website mediatorvikram.com, and have you gone through the website? Have you seen some?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
So basically, if anyone wants to like study or research about mediation, this is the website of Vikram sir, mediatorvikram.com. So here we can find all the information regarding mediation, and he has started one of the like very good initiative of creating the World Mediation Circle. So that is a very good thing, and it's having more than 20 plus countries throughout the world who have their mediators joined with him in the various sessions, and you can watch him in the YouTube video also. His YouTube channel Mediator Vikram. There you can subscribe him. You can get a lot of more informations. You can get to hear like the legends who are the legends in mediation, like Ken Cloke sir. You can hear him in that session, and we have Mr. AJ Jawad, who is from India. He is also a very good and fine mediator. So we can get all the information regarding mediation and the various persons who are involved in mediation. So that's it, sir.
When you talk about India, you also have to talk about Mr. Shriram Panchu also.
Yes, sir.
He's also, I mean, he's like I said, the mediator in India. So that part of it, and of course, these little clips that you are putting on your Instagram, I think that's a good thing. You're doing some work there. But now in the symposium, there are more than 25 countries, more than 25 people from more than 25 countries. So that's a good thing. So what we're going to do now is, Deewakar, all yours, language and mediation, please.
Sir, first of all, I would like to thank you for like giving me the opportunity to speak on this platform. And sir, I would like you to like not like interfering, but you can just say in between if you think that you want to add up something. Okay, sir.
Yeah.
So basically, sir, I would start from mediation itself, because as mediation, we know what mediation is. It is just a language for the disputants to resolve the disputes. Like, this is my understanding. It is the most basic things a person can understand about a language. Mediation can be that language. So basically, what language means, it is a system of communication consisting of sounds, words, which enables us to express our thoughts and ideas to each other. It is the information which is conveyed and knowledge is shared. And as we know that language is the most crucial aspect of human society and culture, because it plays a very important role in development and shaping how we think, how we feel and interact with one another. So mediation can be there is a question that can mediation be a language or not? So mediation can be is not a language in a traditional sense, but it is a form of communication that involves language skills. And mediation is a process in which a neutral third party helps two or more parties to resolve the dispute between the parties. And the mediator uses language to facilitate communication between the parties, helping them to identify their needs and interests and to work towards a mutually acceptable solution. And there are a few more things which I would like to tell, like there are semantics. It is a part of like language only. The study of it means the study of meaning in language, including the relationship between the words and their meanings, and how the context can affect the interpretation of language. I would like to suggest one example for this semantics that most of us would have learned the subject called interpretation of statutes in our laws. So in interpretation of statutes, what basically is given that there are several rules which has been given or which has been stated in that. And each of the rule can be understood by two different person in two different ways. So it's not that everyone has the same understanding or everyone has the same thing to express. Maybe one person can understand it in some way and another person can understand it in some another way. So it just depends on person to person. And there is a skill which the mediators use, like to show understanding, show the support for each party. This involves acknowledging the emotional aspects of the conflict, expressing concern of the parties, feeling and demonstrating a willingness to work collaboratively towards a mutually acceptable solution. And it is called empathy, which is a very good skill. What I think that empathy is a very good skill for a mediator. Every mediator should have this because what mediation is all about, it is just a resolving of dispute in by building an emotional connection with the party. If like if I am a mediator and if I am talking to the both the parties for resolving their dispute, what I will do is I will just make them comfortable so that they can trust me, they can totally depend on me. Whatever I say, whatever I suggest them, or it's not about suggestion, it's just about making them to come to a settlement. So I should connect with them emotionally rather than just saying word to word. I should make them feel like they are in the good place so that their disputes can be solved. The next thing is body language. Sorry, sir. The next thing is body language. Body language is the is one of the most important thing because our gestures, our postures, our facial expression. Suppose we say something through the words, but in the face we are different. We are not trying to show any interest in the person, but still we have to talk to them. It shows that whenever a person who is not interested in talking, by his facial expression or by his gesture and posture, he will show that very clearly. But people try to avoid it by saying something else so that interest. There is a recent example of this. I was attending some court session. It was regarding the divorce case. So I saw there that both the parties, they were saying that they want to live together, they want to be with each other. But the main thing was, because of their facial expression, their body language, it was clear that they don't want to be with each other. They are just passing their time, coming to the court, coming to the mediation and all. So it's not like that. Sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, sir,
All right.
I would like your suggestion in this, that is the body language thing important thing in mediation.
So the thing is that whatever gives you the signals that you need.
Yes,
Today we are sitting here, I can't see your body. But if I can connect with you and understand you through other ways,
yes, sir.
which you will hear me say a lot about, connecting to the heart, soul, all that aspect of it, just by maybe the tone of voice, anything. I mean, the point is just to connect with the person. So that's all that's important. All this because I was yesterday also in one session I was talking about the fact that theory we've got on certain things. So body language, there is a theory available. The words can be put on that. But what about all those things which you cannot put words to? What about all that is happening between people, that connection between people, the energy that is there when people are together? So all those things, people don't have words for it, so they don't talk about it, but there's lots more happening. So I'm saying that let's not get into theory. Main thing is to connect with people, so that's
Yes,
important. But the only thing I will say, when you said neutral third party, neutral word has to be debated, whether the person is neutral or not, or should they be neutral. So that I'm just correcting you in a way to that. We can always have a debate. We had a symposium on that. So
sir.
please, your session. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. The next point will be language barrier in mediation. So language barrier can be a significant challenge in mediation, as effective communication is a key to resolving disputes and agreements and reaching an agreement. So a language barrier exists with when two or more parties do not share a common language or have limited proficiency in a shared language, making it difficult to understand and express themselves. Here are some strategies that mediators can use to overcome language barriers in mediation. Use an interpreter. One of the most effective ways to overcome a language barrier is to use an interpreter. An interpreter can help to facilitate communication between parties by translating each person's words into the other person's language. The interpreter should be fluent in both the languages and familiar with the cultural contexts of the parties involved. Uh, Second one is the can use of. So sorry for any disturbance because
No,
there
that's
is
perfect. It's perfect. There's no disturbance. It's perfect.
use visual aids. Visual aids such as diagrams, pictures, or videos can help to convey information and ideas, even when the language is a barrier. The mediator can use visual aids to illustrate important points or concepts and to support the parties in understanding one another. Next point will be simplify language. If an interpreter is not available, the mediator can just try to simplify their language and avoid jargon or technical terms. They can also encourage the parties to use simple language and avoid complex or some difficult expressions. Use of gestures. Gestures and body language can help to convey meaning. And even when a language is a barrier, the mediator can use gestures and encourage the parties to do the same to help convey their ideas and emotions. By providing breaks, mediators can provide breaks to allow parties to think, process, and recharge. This can be especially more important when there is a language barrier, as it can give the parties opportunity to clarify their thoughts and ideas. So overall, overcoming language barriers in mediation requires careful planning and consideration. By using appropriate strategies and techniques, mediators can help to ensure that all the parties can participate effectively in the mediation process. And when there is a language barrier, sorry, even when there is a language barrier. Sir, that's all.
That's it.
So these were the points which I wanted to cover.
No, good, good, good. Because look, the thing is that of course there is lots. in terms of language and mediation that can be spoken about. But good part is that you wanted to participate. I like the enthusiasm
Yes,
and
sir.
you want to work towards looking at mediation as something that you want to do. But I think we should have had the session also in Hindi, because I covered Huma's session in Persian also. Then
Yes, sir.
yesterday we did Gabriela's session in Spanish. So if you want to do this, we have 10 minutes. If you want to do that in Hindi, some little bit, want to talk about it, then we'll make that into a clip. We can put it separately also.
Sure,
So,
sir.
so please, language
Okay,
and
sir.
mediation in Hindi also.
Sir,
Maybe.
whatever I just discussed in English, can I just say
Yeah,
that?
yeah, absolutely. That's what I will do. You can start. I mean, what we can do is we can start from your introduction, because definitely we can keep it as a separate clip. So
Okay,
I
sir.
think we can do that. You can talk about yourself, and yeah, please.
Sir, should I say it in Hindi only?
Yeah, yeah. Now it's Hindi. Now it's only Hindi.
Okay, okay, sir. Okay. Thank you, sir. So,
मेरा नाम दिवाकर है.
मेरा नाम दिवाकर है और मैं अंबिकापुर छत्तीसगढ़ का रहने वाला हूँ. अभी मैं ग्वालियर में ही अपनी पढ़ाई कर रहा हूँ लॉ की, और अभी 4th ईयर चल रहा है मेरा. सो और विक्रम सर से मिलने का मौका मुझे इंटर्नशिप के दौरान मिला, जो कि मैंने गुड़गांव में किया है. गुड़गांव में मेरी इंटर्नशिप थी एट केडी लेक्स चैम्बर्स. वहाँ पे आई गॉट टू मीट विक्रम सर. सो
मतलब बेसिकली देखो, सिंपोजियम किस चीज के बारे में है. हम लोग भाषा, लोग मध्यस्थता यूज करते हैं. मैं तो कहता हूँ सुलह यूज करो ना. भाषा और सुलह, हम तो ये भी यूज कर सकते हैं. सुलह तो हमारे हमारे एक्ट में है, तो उसके बारे में थोड़ा सा.
सर, द टाइम आई
अब हिंदी चलेगी.
सेकेंड.
अब हिंदी चलेगी. अब हम नहीं बात करेंगे इंग्लिश.
सर, जब पहली बार आपसे बात हुई थी मीडिएशन पे ही, इन द वीडियो कॉन्फ्रेंसिंग, तो उस टाइम पे भी आपने बताया कि सुलह सुलह इज द परफेक्ट वर्ड फॉर मीडिएशन और कंसिलिएशन.
हिंदी में जा
एंड
रहे हो? हिंदी में आना है हमने वापस.
हाँ, और मीडिएशन और कंसिलिएशन दोनों ही चीजें सेम है. और सुलह वर्ड यूज करके हम लोग समझ सकते हैं कि हाँ ये क्या है. बिकॉज क्योंकि ज्यादातर ऐसा होता है कि हम अगर किसी को बताएं कि मीडिएशन, हम लोग मीडिएशन कर रहे हैं या हम लोग मीडिएशन को प्रमोट कर रहे हैं, तो लोगों को समझ में नहीं आएगा कि मीडिएशन क्या है. मैक्सिमम लोगों को समझ में नहीं आएगा, लाइक जो थोड़ा बैकवर्ड एरिया से बिलोंग करते हैं. बट अगर हम लोग वही चीज हम लोग सुलह बोले, तो लोग बहुत जल्दी कनेक्ट कर पाएंगे कि हाँ ये तो हम लोग का जाना हुआ टर्म है, हम इसे जानते हैं अच्छे से. बिकॉज आप देखोगे कि लोग काफी टाइम से अपने गाँव में, जब पहले के टाइम में कोर्ट वगैरह का इतना ज्यादा कुछ था नहीं, तो उस टाइम पे लोग क्या करते थे कि वो अपने गांव पे ही 2-3 उनके जो मेंबर्स होते थे उनको बैठा के वो साथ में डिस्कस करके कि क्या क्या प्रॉब्लम्स हुई हैं, और वो जो 2-3 मेंबर्स होते थे वो मीडिएटर की तरह रोल करते थे सुलह कराने के लिए, ताकि जो लोग हैं वो कोर्ट ना जाके अपनी चीजों को गांव के अंदर ही सुलझा लें. इससे क्या हुआ कि कोर्ट पे ज्यादा बर्डन, वैसे तो हम देखें तो कोर्ट पे काफी बर्डन है केसेस का, क्योंकि लेस इंपॉर्टेंट केसेस को, कम जो इंपॉर्टेंट केसेस हैं उनको ज्यादा ध्यान नहीं दिया जाता है. जो ज्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट केसेस हैं, सपोज क्रिमिनल केसेस हो गए, मेनली उनको कंसिडरेशन में रखा जाता है मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम. सो
मतलब
इसलिए.
मतलब
सर.
बेसिकली बात बात भाषा की आगे कि एक शब्द जो है लोगों को
यस
शायद
सर.
मीडिएशन समझ ना आए, उनको ऐसे शब्द के साथ हमने जोड़ना है जो कि उनको समझ में आता है.
यस सर.
और हमारे पास हमारा जो अधिनियम है उसमें सुलह शब्द है, और उसमें बड़ा अच्छा अधिनियम. पर अब तुम जो तुमने अपनी तरफ से हमारी इस सेशन में बताया भाषा के बारे में, उसकी थोड़ा उसको हिंदी में सुनाओ ना.
ओके सर. तो सबसे पहले मैंने बात की थी लैंग्वेज मीडिएशन के बारे में, कि मीडिएशन भी एक तरह का लैंग्वेज है, एक तरह की भाषा है जो लोग यूज करते हैं अपने प्रॉब्लम्स को सुलझाने में, अपने डिस्प्यूट्स को सुलझाने में, जो भी उनके बीच का विवाद है उसको सुलझाने में. सो मीडिएशन भी एक तरह का एक भाषा ही है लोगों के लिए. उसके बाद मैंने बात की थी अबाउट द लैंग्वेज. व्हाट लैंग्वेज इज, लैंग्वेज क्या है. लैंग्वेज बस एक भाषा है, और सॉरी भाषा ही है जो मेनली अगर दो लोगों को आपस में बातचीत करनी है, दो लोगों को अपनी चीजें आपस में शेयर करनी है, तो वो लोग क्या करेंगे, वो भाषा का इस्तेमाल करेंगे. भले ही वो बोल के करें या इशारों से करें या अपने बॉडी लैंग्वेज से करें, वो उन पे डिपेंड करता है। और मीडिएशन में जहाँ तक आप हम लोग देख सकते हैं कि मैक्सिमम ऑफ द केसेस में जो मीडिएटर होता है वो अपने भाषा से ही लोगों को समझ जाता है। बिकॉज जैसे जिस तरीके से लोग अपना एक्सप्रेस करते हैं चीजें कि हाँ हमारे बीच में ये विवाद हुआ है, ऐसा हुआ है, तो उसके उसको लोग सुन के ही, जो मीडिएटर्स होते हैं वो सुनते ही वो समझ जाते हैं कि अच्छा इनके साथ ये चल रहा है तो इनके लिए ये सॉल्यूशन ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा। वो उनके दिमाग में ऑलरेडी आ चुका है। बट वो चाहते हैं कि जो पार्टीज हैं वो खुद आपस में अपने जो जो भी डिस्प्यूट्स हुए हैं उनको सुलझाने की बात वो खुद करें, क्योंकि तभी मीडिएशन पॉसिबल हो पाएगा। क्योंकि अगर दो पार्टीज हैं जो मीडिएशन के लिए चली गई हैं और वो मन में ये चाहती हैं कि नहीं हमें तो बस मीडिएशन करना है, हम जाएंगे वहां पे बैठेंगे, मीडिएटर जो बताएगा उसको मान लेंगे, बट ऐसा नहीं होता है। आप वहां पे जाओगे, दोनों ही पार्टीज जो जाएंगी वो अपनी प्रॉब्लम शेयर करेंगी मीडिएटर के साथ में। मीडिएटर का फिर ये रोल होगा कि कैसे ज्यादा से ज्यादा वो कनेक्ट करके लोगों से इंफॉर्मेशन ले ले, ताकि उसको चीजें ज्यादा इजीली समझ में आए।
Hi Reem, we'll come to your session. I mean, Deewakar is just
Morning.
morning. He's just wrapping up his session. I said he was doing his session in English. I said also do it in Hindi. Maybe if you want to do it in Arabic, Turkish, your wish, we can also do that separately.
No problem. Turkish is not my best suit, but it's okay.
No, it's nice. I think the whole idea of language and mediation, everyone is comfortable in their language. So why not have them speak in it also? I've done the last session in Persian and English. I did Spanish and English yesterday. So Deewakar,
Yeah.
थोड़ा सा मतलब just conclude कर दो, फिर next session शुरू करते हैं. Hi Roar. So yeah.
So
You are mutual. Yes.
So आखिरी में मैं यही बोलूंगा कि मीडिएशन जो है, सुलह जो एक प्रोसेस है, ये बहुत ही अच्छा प्रोसेस है। बिकॉज आने वाले टाइम पे लोगों को इसकी बहुत जरूरत पड़ने वाली है और अभी भी पड़ रही है जरूरत है। हम लोग जैसे देखते हैं कि नहीं, जो हाई प्रोफाइल केसेस हैं, जो कमर्शियल केसेस हैं, जो हाई प्रोफाइल केसेस हैं, तो उनको ही हम लोग मीडिएशन में सोचते हैं कि बस ये ही केसेस मीडिएशन में जाएंगे, बट ऐसा नहीं है। जो फैमिली डिस्प्यूट्स हैं उनमें भी मीडिएशन काम आता है। और जो छोटे मोटे डिस्प्यूट्स हो गए, जिसमें कोई दो फैमिलीज के बीच में कुछ टकरार हो गई, तो उसमें भी मीडिएशन काफी हेल्पफुल होगा। क्योंकि इसमें आपको ज्यादा समय नहीं देना पड़ता है, ये कम समय लेता है मीडिएशन, आपके पैसे इतने खर्च नहीं होंगे। ऑब्वियसली आप जब कोर्ट में जाएंगे तो आपको एक बहुत लंबा टाइम देना पड़ेगा कोर्ट में, तो जाके आपके जो केसेस होंगे वो सॉल्व होंगे। क्योंकि हम लोग देखें तो एक साल, कम से कम 1 साल या 2 साल लग जाते हैं केसेस को एड्रेस करने में कोर्ट में।
सालों लग जाते हैं, सालों लग
Yes.
जाते हैं। ठीक,
सर
तो ये
1-2
वाली
साल
ये
में वो
ये
केसेस
वाली
स्टार्ट
बात
ही होते हैं।
ये वाली बात बाद में करेंगे। तो
ओके
चलो,
सर,
तो थैंक यू दिवाकर।
थैंक यू सर।
एंड ऑफ कोर्स ये वाला क्लिप सब